Hi! Today I actually want to tell you guys a story, and hopefully you will learn a lesson from my personal story, and it will help you out and you will not make the same mistakes that I have, or you will realize the mistakes that you have made and try to correct them and improve as a person. Personal, I haven't been feeling quite like myself these past couple of weeks. I've been on a very low and self-destructive mood, basically. Ooh, things just got heavy. Anyway, so I've been feeling really low about myself for the past couple of weeks, and I have this really bad habit of not asking for help when I need it. It's not just asking for help on like maybe schoolwork or chores in general. It's mainly to deal with personal issues going on within myself. The reason why I have this complex about having to ask for help is because for some reason I feel bad when I ask for personal advice or help. I feel like I'm burdening the person with my issues, and I'm wasting their time, and I'm being a party pooper by saying, oh, you know, I'm actually really sad. Let me tell you my life story. And yeah, all these negative feelings about asking for help, which is really silly and quite frankly actually crippling me more for whenever I have an issue going on internally. My friend, she noticed that I was actually really just not myself. And she's like, hey, let's have a talk. So we talked. And we talked for a couple hours, and I can tell you this, it's just having her listen to me and to say I understand was the best feeling that I had in weeks. And I started to feel a little bit better and started to analyze what I was really doing. Not venting and bottling up all these emotions inside because I felt like I was saving people from my troubles and I was being an adult by handling them on my own was actually a contradiction. I was not handling my feelings in a healthy way. I was not being an adult. I was not being independent. When you feel like your whole world is crumbling apart, that's the time where you have to be like, okay, I'm just not strong enough to handle this on my own. I need someone to talk to. The moral of this story is to, one, don't be ashamed about asking for help because it's probably going to be the best decision that you make. And two, don't underestimate the people who are close to you, whether it's your friends or your family. Don't underestimate their ability to be empathetic and understanding. Though they may not have the solution to your problem, having them there and having them listening to you while you're expressing these concerns is definitely going to make you feel better. And personally, it's basically changed my whole outlook on how I see friendship. Yes, friendship is for, you know, finding people who have common interests and people who make you laugh and you can have a good time with them, but they are also people that you share your life with, basically. It's a relationship. You share things about each other, and not all those things are going to be good things, but they're going to accept you and they're going to understand you and help you out because they love you. It's simple. I, for one, am so happy that I finally realized this because I guess the next step for me to improve as a person is to be able to trust people and to let them in my life and to not be scared of admitting that I have problems and I need help and I have weak points. Because bottom line is there is nothing wrong about asking for help. There is nothing wrong with admitting that shit is happening in your life, and there's nothing wrong with feeling like you have to cry and feeling like your whole world is crumbling down and feeling like you need help, because you are a human being and shit's gonna happen in your life one way or another, and it's okay to feel weak, and it's okay to ask for help, because that's how you're gonna get through in life, by asking for help. And you don't always have to be that independent person. You don't have to be that strong person who is made out of stone and just doesn't have a problem with anything and can get through things by themselves. There's nothing wrong about asking for help. That's my moral. That is the moral of my story. Nothing wrong with feeling like shit and asking for help. So I hope you take my story into consideration whenever you're feeling really downhearted. Please find that person. If anything, I will be that person that will listen. I may not be able to necessarily really connect with your story, but I will be able to say I understand, and just don't be afraid to express how you feel, because you shouldn't be ashamed about those feelings. And it's okay to not feel okay all the time. So, yeah. I'll see you later.